Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. We welcome all of you to the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, our Mother Church, the Manila Cathedral, as we celebrate the third Sunday of Easter. And we still greet each other, and we wish to greet you a Happy Easter to everyone. Happy Easter po, pakibati po ang inyong katabi ng isang Happy Easter. Kahapon po, siguro po nakita nyo naman po na we all had the Easter pilgrimage to some 7 churches of the Diocese of San Pablo. Medyo pagpasensyahan nyo na po ang aking energy. Hindi pa po kami nare-recuperate ni Mons kasama po ng ilang mga servants po namin. And we will try our best to be good and to be kind sa kabila po ng init po na naranasan po namin kahapon. And pagdamutan po ninyo, hayaan nyo po ako. Please also include in your prayers today, it is the 60th birthday of my mother. At nagdito po siya ngayon. Mami, nasaan ka? Nasaan si Mami? Ayun. And tomorrow, it's also the birthday of Monsignor Rolly's mother. No? Magkasunod po ang birthday ng aming mga nanay. Kaya po, ipagdamot po ninyo ang inyong panalangin po para sa aming mga ina. Sila po ang aming mga sandalan mula nung nasa seminaryo kami hanggang sa panahon ng ngayon ay naglilingkod po kami sa inyo. My dear brothers and sisters, if you will try to look again and see the events that had happened in our gospel today, which is the account of the first Easter Sunday, I hope we are likely to see how the apostles were also in their so-called stages of healing and maybe of opening their eyes to recognize the Lord once again. Sa bandang unahan po ng ating mabuting balita, they were described as startled and terrified. And then, nang tumagal-tagal na si Jesus sa piling ng kanyang mga alagad, siguro unti-unti din nilang nakilala yung physical appearance, nakilala muli nila yung pagkatao mismo ni Jesus. And St. Luke described it as incredulous for joy and amazed. Incredulous would mean nagtatalo yung duda o yung paniniwala. Teka, si Jesus na ba to? Sige, magsasay. Pero parang hindi siya. Siguro nalagay na rin po kayo sa ganong sitwasyon. Kung matutuwa ba kayo o sasaya ba kayo, it's an experience of being in the middle ground. And towards the end, when the Lord reminded them of His mission and purpose, Jesus told them that you are now witnesses of these things. A stage of healing, a stage of call from the Lord to these disciples. And I hope as we continue to hear this story and celebrate Easter, we let the experience of the apostles be our experience as well. That with the Lord, we are not stuck in wounds, but assured of healing and peace first and foremost. Kung nagtago lang ang mga alagad at nagsarili at hindi pumasok si Jesus sa kanila, sa piling nila noong mga oras na iyon, wala sigurong paghihilom na nangyari. Kumpara kay Jesus, malinaw sa kanya na nabuhay na siya magmuli. Pero baka sa mga alagad, Biyernes Santo pa din. You know, life will not be a totally good one. Sa buhay, dito po natin naramdaman o mararanasan ang kaliwat kanan na pagiging bigo. Sa buhay, dito natin naranasan ang lungkot. Sa buhay, naranasan natin ang mawalan ng mahal sa buhay. Sa buhay, natuto tayo at nakita ho natin ang realidad kung paano tayo matalo. Dito sa buhay, naiyak tayo. Sa buhay na ito, naramdaman ho natin yung bigat ng ating mga damdamin. But you know, those things will not definitely close and prevent you from the goodness of God and from the goodness of Jesus. Kung saradong pinto ipinasok ni Jesus, paano pa kaya ang isang pusong wasak, ang isang pusong wala ng gana, ang buhay na nangangailangan ng saysay sa pagkakataon at sa panahon na ito? Papasok siya at magpapakita siya kahit sa mga panahong hindi tayo masaya. Dahil ang gusto ni Jesus, ang nais ni Jesus, na habang naghihilom tayo, kasama niya tayo. He was there with his disciples. And even a closed door was not an excuse for the Lord to be with them. Sadness and all others cannot stop the Lord. Kahit man tayo na po ang ayaw magpapasok kay Jesus, manghihimasok si Jesus sa buhay ng bawat isa sa atin. So that like the apostles, once we were afraid and terrified. After that, we are now in that moment na ito na. Sasaya na muli ako. I will be amazed again. And towards the end, to be at that point, to be sharers of His goodness and of His love again and again. Jesus will be more than willing to be part of your healing journey. And it's simply by opening your heart to Him, no matter what. And this can also be seen in our first reading and in our second reading from the Acts of the Apostles and the letter of St. John. That the grace of being healed with the Lord is to be bold and proud about your journey and about that person, Christ, who accompanied you in your journey. Hindi lang po marahil paghihilom dito sa ating buhay, kundi sa buong paglalakbay na rin po natin sa mundong ibabaw na ito. My dear brothers and sisters, the Lord wishes a lot of turnaround of events for you. And He would not want you to remain terrified and afraid. Mas hindi naman niya gugustuhin na kahit kaligayahan at presensya ng Diyos ay pagdududahan na natin. But He wants us to be proud and happy. All these are made possible because He willed to enter even a closed door. He wanted to be with us and to be with us along the way. In the end, my dear brothers and sisters, in this our Easter celebration in our daily life, Jesus wants to witness your healing. Jesus also wants to see you proud of it.
Please all stand.